All right, these directions are on how to make a folded paper leaf like these. Now, these directions in the video are going to focus on this, I guess, maple leaf shape, but the directions are the same. You would just cut out a triangle when you get to the cutting out steps. So let's go ahead and get started. You will need just a 8 by 11 sheet of paper. A pencil or crayon is optional. Of course, you'll need a scissors and a glue stick. So, step 1 is to fold your paper in half like this. Okay. All right. And then we're going to keep this folded, and we're going to be cutting a tree shape out. Now, you could just use your scissors and freeform a tree shape, or you can trace a tree shape onto the paper, starting at one corner and of course going to the other corner, and then cut that out. And tracing it may be a helpful step for some younger artists, crafters. You can trace for them, or they can trace on their own. All right, now set these aside, but you will need them in a little bit. So now you have your shape. If you are doing the other tree, you just cut out a triangle, or the other leaf, you just cut out a triangle. Now you're going to open it up, and starting at the bottom, the widest part, you're going to fan fold all the way to the point. All right, you'll do this for both leaf patterns. So of course, fan fold is you're going to fold it one way, and then you're going to flip it over, and you're going to fold it back on itself, and you're just going to keep flipping and folding until you get all the way to the point. All right, and I have just a little edge, and I'm just going to fold that back on itself. So then you should have a folded fan shape like this, and we'll leave it folded and we'll just set it aside for a moment. And this is where you're going to grab your scraps, and then using your scissors, we are just going to cut off a long piece here. It doesn't need to be any specific measurement, but this is going to turn into our stem. And so we're going to twist it up. Now I'm just going to start by crumpling it. I discovered it was a lot easier to do that. All right, and then we're just going to slowly start twisting. It doesn't matter if it rips a little bit, because we just want to make, you can see we're starting to get kind of a stem kind of shape piece of paper. All right. Now we're going to go back to our leaf here. And now we're going to flip it over so the wide part, I guess, is on top and that skinny part on the bottom, because we're going to fold it in half so that the two edges of the wide part meet. And we're going to now take our stem, and we're going to put it through this folded part, and you're going to wrap it down. Okay, and then just kind of twist it around. Mine stayed fairly secure with just a twist, but you might want to put a dab of glue right here with the glue stick, just a dab of glue, and then kind of pinch that edge, and then it will dry and be a little more secure. All right, now we're going to put some glue on this inside edge of the fan. And then we're going to fold the edges together and press them so they stick. And then you can open up your fan, and you should have a folded leaf like this. And that is how you make a folded leaf.